shakes. The water is rising in the lakes. The clouds they gather, the winds tonight. I can feel it in the air, it's coming all right. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Flash across the screen, nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. And share. Say hello to David and Mark. Get ready, the show is about to start. Keeping you informed at every update so you can stay safe and feeling great. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share. Flash across the screen, nature's power in all its scenes. Updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the news you need. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air, but don't forget to like and share.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and you can hear me okay? Uh-oh.
I hear you just fine.
We got a new thunderstorm warning. Let's see here.
Yeah, those are mostly for the storms that are up over in the Frankfurt area
Yeah,
and off
Laurel
in
County.
central Kentucky.
Yeah, it's Laurel
Yeah,
County near Danville. Okay. And let's see, we've got some up here in
in
Indiana,
Indiana.
Washington, Kentucky. And Mark, I'm watching this one right here around Providence down towards
Yeah,
south here.
that's part of a bigger complex. It's been pushing through, but it's kind of been breaking up and losing strength as it's come this way.
Right. Well, the reason we're on here, as everyone knows, is because we've got some storms in the area. So far, none of us are in the severe weather at this point, unless you're watching from over around Campbellsville and Glasgow, or maybe up
Yeah,
around Owensboro, or if you go on further east, over around Springfield.
yeah. They were
And
pretty strong when they came across the Ohio and Mississippi rivers over there, but they've been kind of losing steam as they've come this way.
yeah,
They are
so
under a severe thunderstorm watch up that way on those counties right along the Ohio and Mississippi rivers
right.
up until 8 o'clock tonight.
Yep.
But I think those storms are already starting to move out of that area.
Oh, me. Well, let's see who all's with us. Chris Meacham's on says, "Good afternoon, rainy buddies." And Cassie Knight says, "Nice song." I tell you, that song, I think John's going to have us a link on here where everybody can download a copy of it if you want. I've got to get with him. He's on here with us. Hey, John. He's over on Seacor. Said he's tired. He's been up bright and cold all night. Uh-oh. That's good for us. Thank you, John. Tammy Tatum says, "Hello, Thunder Buddies." And Lisa Murray says, "Some thunder at Fort Campbell at my daughter's place." And Debbie Soxy says, "Good evening, everyone." Linda McElrath, our good friend Linda, says, "The storms were pretty loud in Paducah a little while ago. The sun is shining now." Cassie Knight says, "Hello, everyone. It rains some more here in Hopkinsville to keep it cool down." And Paula Wagner looks the new song. And then our good friend Dave, he's over at Huntington, West Virginia. He says, "Thunderstorms, but no rain, wind, thunder, and lightning, but no rain. Crazy."
You just didn't get right into the rain shaft of that one.
Well, that's right. He didn't get the shaft on that one.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mary Vargas. Hey, Mary. She says, "Hi, David, Mark, and all." And let's see here. Tammy Tatum says, Mark, it's Tuesday." That's right. We can't say, "Hey, Mark, what day what day is it?"
Nope, it's not that day yet.
Yeah. Eric breaks on with us, says, "Pennsylvania and Ohio got it rough." Hey, Eric. Let's see. Rita Taylor says, "Hello, folks." And Paula Wagner says, "Dawson Springs is getting dark. Storms headed our way." Our good friend Jessica Mermaid Cake says, "Hey, Thunder Buddies, it's rumbling here in Nortonville." Jessica, I got to get your shirt to you some way or another. I got you a good Thunder Buddy shirt just made for you. So we got to make arrangements to get it to you or do something. But anyway, Rita Taylor says, "It's lightning and weird clouds with light rain starting at the crossroads." Stephanie Rook says, "Hello, everyone." Yeah, Seacor says, "I sent the link to Dave's email." Hey, I tried going on to it and this was earlier today, and it said that the video was not available. So I don't know if your computer was turned off. I'll try it again. But anyway, I'll look at it again here, John. Brittany Overton says, "Hello." Stephanie Roke says, "Little thunder and some rain here in Clarksville. Fleekable. What's Beaver Dam area looking like tonight?" Also, hello, Mark and David. So, Beaver Dam.
Yeah, there's a few storms going to be around on and off, probably through the early evening hours, and then it may slack off to just rain showers in the overnight. We're going to be looking at a chance for thunderstorms all the way through the next 3 days,
Yep.
probably with our next best chance of anything severe being Thursday.
Yeah, and so the reason we're on is we're not really looking at much in the way of a severe threat, but there was so much going on, and people I know were a little bit nervous. We wanted to let them know these are the kind of thunder showers that help clear that air, because boy, the pollen has been horrendous. I mean,
Yeah.
for a while there, I couldn't even breathe out there in the outdoors. We're driving a long day, and I said, man. Blackheart 502, a good friend Gerald says, "Hello, Thunder Buddies. I can't hear anything being inside this factory. I know, though, if the power flickers."
Yep.
Patsy Steele says, "Hey, David, Mark, heavy rain here in Lewisburg. April Lily had a pop-up shower when I was driving by Sonic on the boulevard, but by the time I got to Goodwill, it stopped." And Fleekable says, thank you always. Appreciate you guys. Brianna Kim says, lightning struck behind my house in Oak Grove. Yeah, there's a little storm
Yeah.
down here. It's just outside of Oak Grove now, moving over towards Guthrie, that area. Uh, it's not severe, but it's pretty stout. And
Yeah.
as we look back to the
There's a lot of
northwest,
little strong little compact storms
Yep.
popping up off to the northeast of the Christian County area, up
Yep.
over maybe just south of Litchfield, over by Morgantown, and just northwest of Bowling Green. Little
right there
quick pop-ups.
east of Lewisburg is getting a pretty good shower there.
Yeah, and there is some small hail in those, so if you hear it, don't be surprised by it.
Right. And then looking back to the west, Eddyville and Catawba are getting some pretty hefty rains. But again, there see some lightning in it, but nothing severe. It doesn't look like.
No.
So I think all in all, we're in pretty good shape this evening, and it's going to be one of those evenings where you may hear a rumble of thunder, and it'll be a good time to get you some sleep and relax. And boy, I can't wait to get there.
Oh
Kayla,
my goodness, yes.
Yeah, Kayla says, hello, Thunder Buddies. It's starting to get dark and windy in Morgantown. And let's see here. Yeah, Morgantown is, I'm close. I know you're here somewhere. There you are. So it's nothing too bad there, Kayla. It's pretty hefty shower down south of you on 231. But other than that, the bigger storm or the more intense storm is over around Dunmore and just northwest of Lewisburg. And it's headed up your way. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's see here. Tammy Tatum, my daughter, what NOAA do y'all use one on the radio? Do you have that frequency mark? It's 152.450, I think.
Oh, for the weather radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on one second.
Or is it 162.450? I believe is what it is.
I think it's 162.450, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Ethel Adams says, how's it look in Bowling Green? Bowling Green's got a hefty shower off to the west and one to the south along I-65, but that one's moving northeast, going to hit Smiths Grove, probably bypass Bowling Green. And the other one back here around Buffalo Fork and I guess up towards Hadley and Blue Level, it's moving northeast. It's going to miss Bowling Green as well. So Bowling Green's going to miss out on this batch of rain. Russell's going to get a little bit here on the western side, but not much. Got another one down here around Allensville. It's moving northeast. That probably will get to you there eventually, if they hold together.
Yeah. Were they asking for like Christian County?
She wants to know which one we use on the weather radio. So that would be, the 162.450.
Or is she asking what we use for communication?
Oh, she's asking what NOAA do y'all use on the radio? I'm assuming it's weather radio. Ethel Adams says, how's it looking, Bowling? Okay, I just answered that. Russellville Street. Hello, Mark and Dave. Hello, Russellville and Brittany Overton. If that is for Harpersville, it is all static. 162.450, Mark. That's not all. That should be all static.
No, it shouldn't, unless they got knocked off the air. Hang on a second.
Yeah, you should have it up there behind you. So he's going to check that and make sure.
Midnight, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms
it's good.
after
So,
midnight.
Brittany, I guess you're not holding your mouth right or you don't have it tuned properly, but it's 162.450. Francis Pitcock, hey, David Mark, how does it look in Claymore and Todd County? Well, let's see here.
Basically the same as all the rest of us.
Yeah, Claymore, I think. Where is Claymore? I did know exactly where it was, but, as time goes by, I have seen that 100 times. If I've seen, there it is. It's on Highway 106 going north near Sharon Grove. And so it looks like you're going to kind of miss out on the rain. This storm is moving northeast, so it looks like it may actually miss Claymore proper other than maybe getting just a little bit of showers or sprinkles there, but nothing much. And so Rita Taylor, let's see. Kayla says, do you think it's wise to have a T-ball game in Morgantown? We have a game at 5:30. Yeah, let's look at that again.
Probably not. You've still got some active cells that are coming up your direction. They're not quite there yet, but they'll probably be there within the next 15, 20 minutes or so.
Let me put this in motion. I think the heaviest going to be south of them, though, Mark. It looks.
Yeah, but it depends on how close to the south.
Here's Morgantown. I'd say it's going to be questionable. I don't know whether I would could tell you that or not. Brittany,
Yeah, because I'm looking at those cells, so they're farther southwest there. They're coming up
Okay.
their way.
Let's see here. Rudy Taylor says getting heavy rain now. Trish Horn, hello, David Mark, just joining. What's Hopkinsville looking like? And Tammy Tatum said, yeah, that was on the weather radio. And Melinda Carwell, how's the weather looking in Crofton? Brittany Overton says, I have a Midland weather radio, and that channel won't come in at all. Where are you located, Brittany? And maybe I can give you a better idea of what channel you need to tune to. Chelsea Reese says, hello, friend. And Tammy Tatum says he's trying to be a comedian. Yes, me? I wouldn't do that. Jermaine Covington, what's it looking like in Auburn, Kentucky? And then Melinda Caldwell says, hey, it's thundering in Crofton. And Virginia Poland says, good afternoon, all, our weather family. Brittany says she's in Crofton. So, Brittany, I'm going to say you've got an antenna issue because you certainly should be able to pick that up in Crofton. Yeah, because the transmitter is located here on the northwest side of Hopkins. It's not that far away from you. So you've got some kind of an antenna issue or something. If you want to try to drop by the studio, say over the next day or so, we can take a look at it and see if we can help you with it. Let's see. Judy Bennett says, hello, David Mark. It's nice to see you today. It's good to see you too, Judy. And if it's good to see all of you. Virginia Poland says, good afternoon to all our weather family. And we're always glad to see you. But we're not going to stay on too long just because there's no severe weather, but we wanted to get on here and tell you guys just to keep an eye on things. I don't think there's going to be anything to worry about tonight. Do you think, Mark?
Probably not. I mean, you're going to probably hear a thunderstorm or two. They probably won't get anything over maybe 30-mile-per-hour winds, maybe some small hail,
Right.
and probably some good heavy rain, just quick doses of it. But other than that, I don't think so. It looks like these are kind of losing the steam. That's pretty well exactly what the models have said they're going to do. So they said our threat was lower, but not zero. But at the same time, I'm not really seeing much of anything that's going to give us a severe threat.
Okay. Linda Carwell says she's sitting outside, David, just thundering in Crofton. Hey, there's Mike Bynum says, hello, David. Hello, Mark. Hello, Thunder Buddies. Hello, Mike. We're good to see you, too. Let me see here. I'll look up and see what you're looking like. Let's see here. Here we go.
It may be starting to get a little past him.
He's getting some rain up there pretty good. Let me go to that local radar there. Yeah, he's getting some pretty good rains, but it's going to slack up here in just a little bit, so I think you'll be good. And let's see. Tina says we have a big fishing trip on Kentucky Lake in the morning. What's the weather looking like tomorrow? I tell you what, tomorrow's not going to be a big day for severe weather, but there is a 30% chance right now, pretty much all day, right? Tomorrow, Mark?
Pretty much all day for showers and thunder showers, yes.
And what's happening is a cold front is coming through this evening. It's actually not coming through. It's going to come in and just stall over our area and sit there. And that means it's going to rain, and it's going to be chances of storms every day for the next, through Thursday anyway. Mike Bam says it rained cats and dogs and a few chickens a while ago. That's pretty good one, Mike. I hadn't heard that one before.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric says, our moderator says he checked his Midland radio, and 162.45 is the frequency he's using. So it's working. So, yeah, Brittany, the problem is on your end up there. Like I said, get the weather radio down to us. We'll try to take a look at it and see if we can help you. And let's see here. Denise Darnell says, thunder in Caldwell County with light rain, and Dave is laughing at us all. Oh, my goodness. This is always so much fun to talk to all of you. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. It's fun. A lot of you coming to us over on the Facebook, Weather and Wisdom Facebook page, and we simulcast over there. So if you're watching on that, we'll welcome you. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you can. That would mean a lot to us. Come over on the YouTube channel, subscribe to us. And if you want to go back to Facebook, that'd be great too. But I sure do need your subscriptions over here. We're trying to hit a certain target, and you guys are the ones can make it happen. Kayla says, Mike Bynum, maybe that's where my chickens went. Oh, my goodness.
Let's see what the Oz.
Yeah, it's raining in Dawson now, according to Stephanie Boston, Kentucky girl. And Melinda Carwell says she's on Facebook. Okay. And Eric Brake says, bring your radio to Weather Ops, and I'm sure anyone here would be happy to set it up for you, and we certainly would. Amanda Carter's saying hello over on the Facebook page. And we're just generally glad to see everyone, but don't let the orange screen worry you too much. It's just severe thunderstorm warnings back off to the areas to our east. That's not going to affect us any at all. In fact, I see two. I'm one near Frankfurt and one down here near Lebanon, just west of Danville. It's two severe thunderstorms. And
Kayla, we have a chance for severe weather again on Thursday, and we're waiting to see. That could either be the best chance we have this week, or it could be nothing. Right now, we're under a marginal risk for Thursday, but we could see that increase.
Right. And Amanda Carr, what's it like in Crofton? Well, if you look, you'll see this is the radar. Here's Crofton. Nothing much going on there. It would be good to get a little
got
shower.
some showers coming in for long.
They need a few showers just to clear the air and get everything cleared up and get the pollen out of the air. And boy, it has been so thick. Boy, I just like to choked driving around with you earlier today, Mark. I swear, maybe it was your driving.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Anyway.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I don't go fast enough for you.
Oh, yeah, I know. Chelsea Reed said, hey, guess what? Homemade meatloaf for dinner. Now, you would have to start talking about food.
Well, that's our cue.
Yeah, well, we ain't ready yet. We got a couple of things to do. Ray Shorn says, hello,
Yeah,
David
we
Mark.
still got to.
Says, I'm just joining. What's it like for Hopkinsville? Kayla says, yeah, probably it was sure flat out rain from about 5:20 till 6:10. Still thundering here, but the rain has slowed way down, and it's going to continue to slow down for you, though, Mike. So you're pretty much going to be out of here shortly. Okay. So with all the storms, you guys know what you need. You got to get you a storm shelter. Don't wait. I've got just the people to send to you. There are good sponsors here is Mid-South Storm Shelters. And I absolutely believe in these guys and everybody else that has one of them too. It is absolutely a have to have. And let me just play the spot here for you. Hang on.
It's the middle of the night and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Mid-South Storm Shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below ground or above ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
And I got to tell you, boy, that's a good deal right there. Mention that Weather and Wisdom, and they will give you $200 off your storm shelter. Even if they're backed up, get your name in the pot so you can take advantage of that promo code, and you'll be glad you did because everybody I've talked to that has one that's on here, and there's been several on here that have them, and they're very happy with them. So I'm tickled to have them on as a sponsor. Also, I'm very tickled to have on Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing. I mean, that guy knows more about roofs than I even imagined. He always teaches me something every time I talk to him. Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, whether it's commercial or residential roofs, he's there to help you. Call him at 270-707-ROOF, and he'll be ready and willing to answer your calls. And then he also owns Lakeside Campground Marina, and boy, that's a place, if you want that, get in there and just make your reservations. There's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. You will be glad you did because I love that place. And I don't want to forget my good friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. She's got, well, I don't know. Do I want to show the fishing attractant or do I want to show the salve?
Yeah, we've showed the fishing attractant the past couple of times. So.
All right, let's look at this. She's got some salve that will definitely make you feel much better. Take a look at this. Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use, Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today. And Kayla says, can you give me the number of the storm shelter again? I didn't have my phone in my hand in time. So here it is, Kayla. 270-725-6020 and mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom for $200 off. I promise you will like it. And so let me know if you've got that number. I'll be waiting until I see you respond. And I know you're going to respond. Okay, she says thank you. All right. And so all these products are available on this online store, dpww.shop, and you'll find koozies, the mouse pads, tumblers, and all kinds of neat stuff. And a link to the, you'll also find some Kentucky Hemp Works products on there. And you will also see a link to Shop Weather and Wisdom, and that will give you all kinds of apparel and everything else. You're going to love it. So get on there and order some of it. And with that, let me come back here to Mark. Okay, now there's a radar again. Looks like this storm down here around Clarksville is really getting pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Very intense. And this one up around Lickskillet and Olmsted's getting pretty intense as well.
Yeah, they're showing some hail in that one. It's still below severe criteria, but it's pretty decent. They're probably getting some pea-sized hail down there.
Yeah, and up here just north of, let's see here, just north of Auburn, about to go into Warren.
What it is that's trying to form up a new line down through there. I think it's taking a lot of the energy out of the old line.
Yeah.
And it's going on off to the east.
I'm beginning to think Morgantown's going to miss out on some of this stuff now. It looks like it's all transferred down to the south, but we'll see.
Yeah. They've still got a few up there that could produce a lightning strike, and that was my major concern if they were going to have a T-ball game is you don't want lightning in the area.
Right.
So.
Allie says, hello all. I had some hail this afternoon in Cave City, and I can see where you would have. That's some pretty hefty stuff up that way. Let's see. And still got some stuff going up here along I-65. I see there's a little shower just to the southwest of Cave City now. So, again, I think it's going to be okay. Let's see here. Mike says, always leave out a word or three out of every text. Well, it's all right, brother. We all know what you mean. And let's see here. Mike, there we go again. Hey, Mike, how you doing? I'm sorry, Mark. I don't mean to say that to you, but anyway. Chris Beecham says, my neighbors are out mowing their yards. Well, tell them to come mow mine. I'm needing a yard mowing here before long.
Yeah, I got mine done yesterday evening, and I'm still tired.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, mine is much bigger than yours, but I'll get it mowed somehow or another. So anyway, everybody, it looks like everything is good. I do want to look at some of the cameras real quick, Mark, while we're here. Let me see if I know how to do this properly. Oh, okay. There's the weather camera for southwestern Hopkinsville. We've been working on these cameras, so some of them may be out of whack here as I go through them, but so be patient with us. But, yeah, this looks pretty good. Doesn't
not bad at all.
No rain there right now, but it has been raining pretty good for a while there. But Hopkinsville here is pretty much in the clear, as you can see over here on the radar. And let's take a look at, see if Barkley Lake shows up. Ah, it does. It do. Okay, so there's Barkley Lake Marina. And nobody's out because there's lightning around. So let's go over here to Lakeside Campgrounds. That looks pretty good water there.
It does.
But they are about to get a shower. It looks like, according to this, or maybe this is just north of them. That may be what we're seeing back here. But anyway, 76 degrees there, but pretty nice time to spend over there near the water. I wouldn't be out on it with the lightning going on, but still it's a mighty nice place to visit. And let's see here. Let's go to the WKDZ camera. And there you can see a better look at the storms. That would be these right up in here that you're looking at. This black area of storminess is courtesy WKDZ Studios. And let's see here. Let's go down to Katie's.
Yeah, they just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning, but it's way over in eastern Kentucky. It's on in the Lexington area and that part of the state.
Okay. Yeah, let's see here now. Let's see if I've got this right. I want to take a look at exit. Yeah, let's see here. I've got to go to a different thing. Give me just a second. Okay, this is exit 4 down at Clarksville, and you can see it's raining pretty good there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
pretty good
that watch
downpour.
actually begins at about Bowling Green and goes to the east.
Okay. Yeah, they're getting some hefty rains. This is looking back up towards, there's Sam's Club back here, and this would be Cracker Barrel over here. This is at I-24 and Highway 79 there at exit 4. Let's see what else we got here. Let's look at it the other way. And we're looking back up towards the mall. Traffic is not too heavy, I guess, because it's pouring down rain there pretty heavy. So let's see where. Let's look at Riverside Drive. And they also getting some showers. But what do you say, Mark?
I said it's wet there too.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at where.
See.
Wait.
Mary Vorvez wants to know if we want her to send some cool temps down our way. It's 82 there, but it's dropping to 38 tonight. I don't think I want it that cool.
No. Rita Taylor says those cameras are great. Like, share, and subscribe. Well, thank you, Rita. And Melinda Cardwell says sure is pretty. Holly Blankenship says beautiful view on the lakes. I know she's wanting to go to the lakes so bad, but you got to wait till these rains and stuff is over with. Let's take a look at Kansas City. Yeah, there we go. Wish I was in Kansas City. Oh, what is that song? I forgot how.
Sun's out a little bit there.
It is. Let's see. Who do we know here? This is Tammy Darnell. Is that right? That don't sound right.
No.
But anyway, there's Kansas City. Randy Wagon says she's waving from Rockcastle. Chelsea Reese says no, thank you. Mike Bynum says, hey, David Mark, I will be sending another money order out Friday or Saturday. The serpentine belt broke on my car, but I praise God it happened close to home. Mike, you don't have to do that. We appreciate you anyway. And if you do, then that's fine too. We love you anyway, no matter what. So
take care of your stuff first.
Absolutely. So I do want to try one more. Let's see if I've got enough. I know where we haven't been. Let's try Houston. Woohoo! We made it. And
yay! Looks like they've had some showers in the vicinity too.
Yeah. Traffic's moving a little. Look at that back up on that multi-lane highway. Or is that a parking lot? No, that's. Oh man,
one or the other now.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be there anyway. So nice place to visit. I wouldn't want to live there. So I don't know if Cincinnati's come back up yet or not. But we'll try. No, we're gonna probably have to replace that camera. I'm not sure where that's from, but anyway. So let me kind of see if I want to get back out of this. Yeah, I think I do. And let's just go back to our normal radar and. Now we're back to normal here. Hang on just a second. Let me set up the other one. Now, so as we look out west here, we still see these storms to our west crossing the lakes now. But you know what? They're not going to do much. It looks like they're just plain old thunderstorms. So I don't see any point, Mark, in continuing on. I will tell you guys that that cold front that's going to hang up over us is going to sit there through Thursday and even into Friday. There'll be another one of those things, one of those small disturbances come through on Friday that may bring us some final showers. But you know what? That cold front that's going to come through on Thursday is going to pack a punch, and it's going to have some cool air behind it. Highs I saw on Saturday, highs 69 degrees. Woo, upper 60s for highs.
Well, now they're saying 67.
Oh, it's even lower, upper 60s. So,
Yeah.
so but
So
still,
it's definitely going to cool off this weekend.
that would be, I guess, black locust winter is what we'd call that one. Because I
Yeah.
think
The
dogwood's
lows
already
only
blooming.
get down in the upper 40s or so, so
Yeah.
not too bad. But
Well, let's hope they don't get down below freezing. It is bad enough as it is, but we want to keep it enough to where we don't get any freezing. But at least it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend coming up. Highs in
Oh,
upper
yeah.
60s, low 70 on Sunday, and sunny skies. Whew. If you got something
Yeah.
planned, that'll be the weekend to plan it. Because I might even have to get me some sunshine. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, with this rain, you're probably going to have to mow the grass again too.
Yeah. Daryl Bass says, "Do they cut their grass with a GPS?" Now wait a minute. Let me see what he said. What started that? I don't know where he's getting that from, but anyway, I don't cut my grass with GPS. I wish I could. Chris Gover says hello. Jordan Randolph, thundering loud and dark in Central City. Eric Brake at Mary Vorby's 40-degree swing in a day is a killer. It would be pretty rough. Mike Bynum says, I want you guys to keep us safe. You guys deserve love in return. We will be here to keep you safe regardless. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Daryl. He's talking about Kansas City. Yeah. Rita Taylor says, oh, no, Blackberry winter. Blackberry winter is still yet to come. That doesn't come until, well, that comes in I believe it comes in kind of later May or mid-May, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Let's see. Mary Vorvis, Rita Taylor, I'm not happy at all. I was going to do some garden stuff. Well, hopefully 38, maybe it won't do that. Maybe it won't freeze or anything or have frost. But anyway, Melinda Caldwell says we had a lot of rain this year. Yeah, we have. But, we actually could use a little bit of just a shower to kind of keep the soil moist and be a good
Knock
planting.
the pollen out of the air a little
Knock
bit.
the pollen out of the air, because I tell you what, that pollen is rough on a feller. All right, everybody. So anyway, anything else you would like to say, Mark? I do want to encourage you guys, please subscribe to us. We need the subscriptions in the worst kind of way. It will help us, and it'll help us to continue to bring you this technology. And boy, we're getting close. Oh, wait a minute. Brandy Wagon brought up a good point. The cicadas are coming in 2 weeks. And, I was looking at that map. It looks like part of Christian County is going to get into that brood of cicadas in areas eastward. Last year we had it to the west.
Here we go again.
Yeah, this is going to be a big one, though, the way they're talking. So let's see here. Evan Miller, how do we download the free MP3 song? I will get Ciacore to get that set up for you guys, and we will get it on probably in the next update. I'll talk to him probably tomorrow, later on this evening. Melinda Carwell says, yeah, you need a little rain for my garden. And Mike Bynum says, I've been finding mushroom as big as softballs around here. Woohoo. All right. Ciacore says 68 people in here and only 2 likes. I'm going to start taking names, y'all. Yeah, tell them if they don't like, we're not going to let them download the music. How about that? That'd be a good way to do it. I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that to you guys anyway. We're going to give it to you free. Not going to cost you a dime, just because we like you, So anyway, I think if there's nothing else, Mark, what shall we do? Shall we close this baby out, go home, get a bite to eat, and go to bed, relax, dream some
Get
nice
ready to do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, and come back at it tomorrow and go at it. All right.
Yep.
So if anybody else doesn't have anything, Mike Bynum says, I'm like number 14. Thank you, Mike. We got a bunch of viewers on, but only just 14 likes. I am just so hurt. I just knew you guys would like me better than that. Stephanie Rogue says, that's the first thing I do is like the stream. You are, Stephanie. You're very faithful, and we thank you for it. Melinda Caldwell, yeah, it's glad it's not going to get too bad, and it's not. And then Stephanie Boston, Kentucky girl says, thank you, guys. Brandy Wagon says, good night. Chris Beecham needs some good fishing places for this weekend. Stephanie Rogue says, be safe, have a good night, and thank you. And we love you guys, too. Mark, any last words?
Everyone, have a good evening. Don't mind the rain and thunder. Let it lull you to sleep. And we'll see you again tomorrow for our midweek update.
Absolutely. And if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching our show. We've had such fun, but now must go. Every moment's been a delight. Until next time, we say good night. Feel the thunder, but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Rain and hail as it pierces the air. Don't forget to like and share. Storm warnings flash across the screen. Nature's power in all it's seen.